just tuned into BBR TV. I'm your host, Nongabo Magubane, and this is your late edition. Mashinini says IEC will be approaching a competent court to seek the postponement of elections. He says they will consult and meet with the GOTA Minister, Treasury, as well as political parties to communicate its decision.
The Commission is on record having stated that if cases of COVID-19 reach a stage where the Department of Health determines that they are uncontrollable, the Commission would have to reassess its position at that time and take the necessary measures, which may include an approach to the Constitutional Court for the postponement of registration or election period for as short a period as possible.
Police Crime Intelligence Division faces a cash crunch and could not conduct covert operations in the run-up to the wave of unrest, which left 337 people dead and saw rampant looting, vandalism, which losses estimated at more than 50 billion rands. Paul Adams' troubling testimony of alleged racism in South Africa cricket. Former Proteas spinner Paul Adams has shared an emotionally charged testimony at the Cricket for the Social Justice and the National Building hearing, testifying an alleged acts of discrimination.
Been personally very nervous to talk about these things, purely because you get scared of being victimized.
The snow and freezing temperatures were driven by strong weather systems at the pushed cold air from the South Atlantic parts of Mpumalanga, such as Standerton and Secunda, recorded temperatures of -7 degrees. Similar temperatures were also recorded in Vereeniging and Kempton Park in Gauteng. Thank you for tuning into our late news edition. Until next time, good night.
Good afternoon. My name is Dugiswa Losa and you are watching BBT News. Becoming increasingly difficult for people in KwaZulu-Natal to get fuel. Meanwhile, the Department of Energy has announced that the sale of dispensing of petrol, diesel into portable containers is prohibited.
We've been to several garages unable to get fuel because of the long queues to get in, and some garages have actually run out of fuel. If you have a look, these are actually the queues. There are some people who have been queuing here since 5 o'clock just to get into a garage in the CBD. It's chaotic. Even the owner of this garage tells us that thankfully he just got a truck that came in, so he's got enough fuel supply for now. But most of the other garages that we have been visiting says that they're depleted and they do not know when they would actually be getting fuel.
KZN VIP Protection Services has warned people against taking the law into their own hands. They say those found doing so will be dealt with. Former President Jacob Zuma's legal team, State by Advocate Dalum Pofu, will be visiting him Thursday, the 15th of July. Confirmed 15 people have been killed in a #Phoenix massacre as a result of violence by racial tensions between Indians and black communities. eThekwini Mayor Mxolisi Kaunda started a meeting with the community leaders, interventions to restore peace and stability following public unrest. Thank you for watching BBT News. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Molweni Makai, Kamulam Dinguzugiswa Losa, and you are watching BBTV News. The National National Prosecuting Authority said the former President Jacob Zuma's application, in which he wanted to interrogate NPA witnesses who testified in the so-called spy tapes case and for prosecutor Billy Downer to rescue himself, should not be entertained. The freight industry has lost millions during the recent looting and violence, but the country economy as a whole stands to lose even more. Trucking companies are slowly losing confidence in the security of South Africans' main routes.
If anyone say to you they can classify, categorize what is the amount that we lost in the corridors, I don't think it's correct, because it's not what we lost in rands and cents, it's what we lost in terms of the trust relationship. Because when you disrupt the supply chain, you disrupt the core elements of I can trust you, you can bring predictability back in, and you will deliver as you promise you will deliver. And that we can never quantify it in rands.
Gauteng Transport MEC Jacob Mamabolo says this has highlighted the need for government to get involved.
All the major high-capacity roads meet and intersect here. So that is why, as a province, we can't take a back seat when actually we are the critical pillar of the movement of goods, the destination and the origin. So we must be close to the sector in a manner never seen before, and that's where we are going to.
After meeting with the freight and logistics industry, a forum was formed to look into issues including security.
And this forum really, one of the things it will do is to also analyze the risks relating particularly to the road network, particularly high-capacity roads, arterial roads, to look at risks, at threats, and deal with them quite proactively and well in advance, promptly and swiftly, so that we can be able to ensure that Gauteng remain the preferred and best destination for freight.
Mamabolo says this is just the first step. After securing Gauteng, he wants to work with other provinces to make sure the entire country is safe for trucks.
The KwaZulu-Natal government is concerned about the unreasonable inflated prices. The Department of Economic Development, Tourism and Environmental Affairs has tasked the Consumer Protection Unit with probing this. President Cyril Ramaphosa is labeling violence as failed insurrection, but whether it was an insurrection or just looting, it raised concern over crime intelligence. Thank you for watching BBTV News. Please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media pages. Molweni Makai, Kamalam Dinguzikiswa Lose, and you are watching BBTV News. It's the 19th of July, Monday, 2021. Kamalam Dinguzikiswa Lose, Bugele BBTV News.